I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in the SRT, but it feel like a Rari. And she calling my phone, I'm blowing up, she say I'm sorry. I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me.
Alright, so today we got the CATEYE back, and we're gonna be doing some KRYPTONITE tie rods. So got those over here, fresh out the box. Got everything that he's gonna need, so about to go ahead and get these out and get them situated. These are pretty damn big, I ain't gonna lie, so these should never break ever. It's the biggest damn tie rod I've seen in a minute. I guess we'll go ahead and pull this thing on in, and then go ahead and start getting the wheels off and get to work. All right, so getting into it, went ahead and got this tie rod out. I had to take the sway bar link and the sway bar completely apart just to kind of get it out, because it was angled downwards and I didn't want to lower the keys and bring it back up or anything. I wanted to kind of keep everything where it was at, so that way I can get the alignment the same. So this is the old little skinny tie rod that comes with the Chevys, and then of course you see the big difference between the KRYPTONITEs and stock. So about to do a quick measurement, make sure that these line up with the new ones, and then probably gonna end up having to take this part of the joint out, so that way I can go ahead and thread it in, because the way that it is, it's gonna be sitting angled a lot, probably like that. So I want to make sure that I can get this threaded in first. This is the biggest part about it, or the hardest part about it, is getting it threaded into that little hole. But once you get it started and don't strip it, you'll be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta put this little Zerk fitting in here, go ahead and grease her up as soon as I get it in here, and then we'll be good to go. So all right, so we got them both done on both sides. Just got to go and get some grease. I had already cut the lights off in here because I'm about to go run to part store. Both of them looking good, they're all good to go. I'll get y'all a better look whenever I get back to the shop. I'll give y'all a better look, so that way y'all can kind of see what they look like on there. Wasn't that hard putting them in. It's not a hard job putting them in at all. It's just getting them aligned right, and then you got to keep that center link centered. Oh shit! Everybody want to hear that shit? Well, yeah, we about to go ahead and make a little parts run real quick. It's hot as hell outside. That shit say 102. That's crazy. That's fucking insane. But it was cool all week, man. The day I get out here and start working, it be hot as a motherfucker. It's always how it works, man. Let's get on this motherfucking road and let's get the hell on out of here. It's hot. Let's go ahead and try to get this damn thing done. Shit though, slow as dog shit. Alright, so just left AutoZone, got my little all-purpose grease. Paid a smooth $6 for that shit at AutoZone, but you know, it's the closest damn auto parts store near me, Harbor Freight and shit like that. That's a smooth 20 minutes from the shop, so decided to just go to AutoZone and grab it. But we got that grease and we about to slide, shawty. So let's go ahead and go finish this shit up. All right, so got them both installed. They're both good to go. Just got to get the alignment right. I'll get that whenever the wheels are on. Looked like I had the orientation wrong, but I ain't really tripping about it. I mean, hell, they both work the same way, whether it's left or right. But I guess it's just if you want to see the kryptonite on there or not. I mean, it's not a big deal, but yeah, about to go ahead and throw the other wheel on and then pull her out after I get her aligned. So let's get it. All right, so got her all done, and just wanted to show y'all kind of everything. I've worked on this truck pretty much since he's put everything on it. Got the upper control arms. Now he's got the kryptonite tie rods that I installed. Feels a lot better. Greased them all up and everything, so they look good and they feel pretty stiff. So definitely better than the stock tie rods for sure. So that's a good thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, man. Got her pretty much aligned and she ready to rock. So it's probably one of my favorite builds, I ain't gonna lie. Thing just clean. But yeah, man, I should have another truck pulling up soon, and then we'll get on to that. So let's get it. All right, jumping into the next build. We got a 2013 Silverado. It's 4-wheel drive. Got some new parts getting thrown on the front end and a lift. So he went with the 3.5 rough country. Basically comes with the diff drop blocks, upper strut spacers, upper control arms, shocks, and the whole little skid plate deal. Now these are the differential drop brackets or differential drop pucks. You gotta put them underneath the bracket that holds the diff bolts, if that makes any sense. I'll show y'all whenever I get down there, but that's what those are for. So the diff probably gonna have to come down 100% probably, but gonna take the diff down, put those little bushings in between, and then throw it back up. The diffs on these ain't as bad as 2014 and above, because the power steering rack and stuff ain't in the way, but still gonna be basically like doing a 4-wheel drive lift, just with a leveling kit. Let's go ahead and start getting her up, ripping stuff off, soaking everything, and then we'll pick back up in the morning. So let's get it. All right, so we got spindles out, got the hubs, got the rotors and calipers out the way, and we're just here letting everything kind of soak in PB because everything's pretty seized up in here. I already broke off one of these fucking control arm bolts. I promise you, I have no luck with these ever. I try to damn use the hand ratchet, don't turn, use the fucking impact, kind of loosen it up a little bit. Then worst case scenario, gotta use the breaker bar, and as soon as I use the breaker bar, that bitch break every fucking time. So yeah, that's great. So I'm gonna have to knock that out. Hopefully it's not stuck in the fucking control arm like the other ones. But if it is, you already know what the fuck we're finna do. We're gonna have to cut the inside of the bolt out, and yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of fun. But at least I can take the strut out right here and put this cutoff wheel on the inside and just trim those both down, and it'll be quicker than just leaving the strut in, trying to hit it with a sawzall or something. I might go get me a torch. A torch usually loosens them up. I just don't got one in here. But yeah, that'll be pretty much what we do. I'm already opened the hood to get the top strut bolts, the little connector clips that go on top of them, took those off. So really just trying to get me a head start for tomorrow, so that way I can try to stay ahead on time with this. Tomorrow, like I said, I shouldn't take too long taking all the rest of this shit off. Like I said, the struts are already loose. I'm gonna keep the lower control arms and the sway bar in there, just take the end links out. And as far as the outer tie rod, that's the only thing I gotta replace. So Gonna do those too, but I'll probably do those last once I put the spindle on. Yeah, man, I'm about to close up for the night. It's dark outside. Give me some rest, and then we'll pull back up in the morning. So let's go get it. All right, so we're back up in here next day, and we're gonna go ahead and try to get a bulk of the work out the way. I got pretty much all day to work, so no big deal with that. But I let everything on this side and the other side soak in PB Blaster overnight, so I'm gonna hit it one more time, start taking off some of the stuff around what was giving me the trouble, and after that we'll go ahead and start trying to snap or break whatever needs to be broken, and then we'll have to just replace it later. That's kind of what happens whenever these trucks aren't worked on for a while, and that rust, dirt, and corrosion and stuff starts building up. That's just what happens. Bolts get seized. You're either going to use heat or penetrating oil, and you know, a lot of people don't have either or, but I try to do this with penetrating oil, so that way at least you guys that do shit at home can kind of see, you know, what you need if you don't have one or the other. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get back into it. All right, so everything that could have went wrong, and that's pretty much where we stuck at. I got this upper control arm out. Everything is good to go. I got the ball joints pressed in and clipped. These were a bitch. Not gonna lie about that. That's why I don't do them. But got these knocked out. It took me about an hour and a half to knock both of these out because they were just not trying to come out. About to go ahead and try to go ahead and get the rest of this diff dropped down, so that way I can put these bushings under, and then after that it's pretty much building up from there. So oh shit, well, let's get it. All right, so you see it's getting dark. It's 8 o'clock, and yeah, we're still at the same spot. So you see these are soaked. I've been working these as much as I could, hitting them with a hammer, just trying to get them out, slowly getting them out. Probably just gonna have to introduce some heat. I'll probably get the Sawzall right there on that stud part, so I can at least get the end of it off. It is the same way. I got the diff finally fucking dropped. Put the bushings in here. That shit sucked ass. It probably took me about 2 hours by myself. If I had help, I probably could have did it probably in an hour, but yeah. But this is all we got left, man. So I guess tomorrow I'm gonna pick back up, get both the struts put in, upper control arms in, whenever I can get these the hell out. I don't know when that's gonna be. Working with it tomorrow, I'll have more energy to mess with it, and then I can just get them bolts out and go and buy some new ones. It's looking like both of them are gonna have to be replaced, and both of these are probably gonna have to be replaced, so I might as well just buy them 2 new sets and just throw them in. That way he ain't got that issue anymore. Shouldn't have the issue anymore. After I install them, I put anti-seize on them and shit like that, because I already know exactly what they about to do. But yeah, man, I still got sway bar links, outer tie rods, and the blocks and everything for the rear, and then of course the front stuff. But I gotta run all those on in the morning, then get those bolts. I'm gonna just go ahead and get them, so I ain't gotta go grab them anymore. All right, so we back next day. Got the control arm bolts, the camber bolts, whatever. That's the part number if you're looking for them, from AutoZone. They're about $40 a piece. Hopefully we can go ahead and get in the groove, get it knocked out, and then be knocking out these blocks within the next hour, and then we'll pretty much be done with the suspension part. I'll get it lined up as good as I can, and then we'll start diagnosing this coolant leak. But like I said yesterday, it's looking like water pump or maybe a thermostat or something like that, because it's not leaking from the hoses or anything like that. It looked like it's coming from either underneath the heads or the water pump, so we'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to it, and then let's try to get this thing done, because it's hot as hell out here. All right, so we got everything tightened up, fresh, new. Everything is together. Just got to get this axle bolt tightened, but that won't take me but 2 minutes. Got the new sway bar links in, upper control arm, struts, got the little leveling kit up there, brand new camber bolts, so these shouldn't get seized anymore, and then new outer tie rods. So everything looks good. Everything's tight. The diff drop looks good, no interference down there. So like I said, just getting that axle bolt tightened up, and then I'm about to throw the wheels on now. He got someone ones to replace these. He said those were shot, so we're gonna throw these on, and then make sure everything's tight one more time, and then we'll just go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and try to rip these shocks out real quick, and then I gotta run, come back, and then when I get back, I can throw those blocks in and completely be done with the truck tonight, and that's the goal. So yeah, just gonna go ahead and get back to it. Just wanted to show y'all kind of everything before I put the wheels on, and y'all can't see anything after that. But yeah, everything's all fresh, new. Shouldn't have any more issues out of suspension after this. So let's get back to it. Let's get these wheels thrown on, and let's get the front dropped down so I can show y'all kind of what it looked like. All right, so finally 100% done. Just gotta lower the rear now. So front good to go. Went ahead and got the rear blocks in, so you can see the shocks right there. Rear blocks is in with the new U-bolts and stuff. That's all that came with the rear of this kit here. So yeah, pretty much done with everything, man. So I'm about to go ahead and put this thing on the ground and then let it run for probably about 30 minutes to an hour just to see if I can see any coolant. He said that there was coolant spraying out on certain occasions, but like I said, I left it here overnight and I let it run all day yesterday just to kind of see what was going on before I started really getting into it. But yeah, it just didn't, I don't see any signs of no hose busted or anything. Like I said, the worst case scenario, head gasket, water pump, thermostat, something's going bad in there to make it overheat, because it's not losing any coolant. Look like it has plenty enough. Top hose isn't hard or no shit like that. So I mean, honestly, I don't think it'll be a head gasket over anything, but I'll check. I'll let it warm up, kind of check the hoses and just make sure everything's good to go. But yeah, like I said, I'm on a crunch schedule, so it's pretty much all I'm gonna be able to do unless, you know, we get it done another time. But should be having another truck coming in tomorrow for a 3-inch leveling kit. I think it's like a 2020 Silverado. But yeah, we'll be knocking that out tomorrow. I'm just going back to back to back because fuck it, man. I need content, and I'm staying busy, so you know the August blitz is crazy. But yeah, guess we're about to go ahead and put the rear on the ground so that way we can go ahead and run it. I put some air in these tires because these are pretty much low. Tighten up the alignment. I didn't really mess with it too much and it looked like it's straight, so we should be good to go, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, let's go ahead and knock this out so we can finish up for the night. All right, so we got her all done. She's sitting on the ground now, completely level. Ain't really too much of a rake from what I see inside the shop, but outside the shop might be a little different. But definitely a noticeable lift. 3.5 rough country with the diff drop. The only thing I can say the diff drop made easier was putting the axles in, but honestly with a 3-inch leveling kit, could probably do the same thing the same way without any issues. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I'm about to I'm looking for this leak, but yeah, I can't see it, but I'll show y'all kind of what I'm looking at. So you can see down there where the rust spot is down there, like in the middle of the screen. It's at the bottom of the head. As far as the damn hoses and stuff like that, it looks good. I mean, there's no hose leaking, nothing. I pulled everything out, looked around for kinks. The only thing that I could really find is that his trans oil is coming out of the radiator right here. But that's pretty much all I could see. I mean, it drove all the way from where he was, probably about 30 minutes or more. And then it didn't even leak inside of here, so I don't know, not sure. But it's got plenty of coolant in it, so you know, like I said, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, man, about to go ahead and close up for the night. We'll pull it up outside and then get it parked, and we'll be done. I'll show y'all outside what it looks like, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, it's been a fucking rough one. It's been 90 degrees plus every day, and this truck has not given me no damn help at all. But glad to have it done, so let's pull her out. All right, so here she is. So all done. You can kind of see it's 100% level, 100%, no rake there. Look like it might be like a 1/4 inch higher in the front, but nothing really too noticeable. But yeah, that's it, man. So like I said, I checked the leak. Like I said, I can't find it, man. But yeah, man, that's it for that one. We'll be picking up tomorrow with the leveling kit, and then should be having something else next weekend. So gonna be pretty eventful next couple days, man. So glad to get these two knocked out. This will be it for this video. The next video I'll have all what I'm doing tomorrow and the rest of the week. But yeah, that'll be it, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. Got plenty more coming. So yeah, keep supporting, man, and let's keep going.